see you? Why can't you see yourself as beautiful as I see you?
So this is my life. Raising twins, living in the house I grew up in, and exploring the South, one ingredient at a time.
Chef Vivian Howard from A Chef's Life joins us now in North Carolina. Now, welcome.
Thank you.
We are so excited about season 2, which is upcoming this Sunday, October 5th. And so many viewers, this has resonated with so many across the country. What do people say to you when they come up to you about the show?
A lot of times people say, oh my God, I feel like I know you, or they ask how my children are. A lot of people reach out to us and say that the show reminds them about something their mom used to make or their grandmother used to make, or it reminds them of a way of life that is no more. And a lot of people who work in the restaurant business reach out to us and thank us because our shared struggles speak to them in a way that makes them feel as if they're not alone. And a lot of people say they love watching Ben and me work together.
I think that you're completely unrealistic about what we're going to be able to do, dividing our team into 2 restaurants and keeping things profitable. I mean,
well, if you're going to make the profitable argument, I need to know how much that bun costs.
that bun that I just ate cost 25 cents.
It makes them happy that they don't work with their spouse. So I think that this show speaks to people because it's a really honest portrayal of what people go through, and we represent all walks of life, old, young.
I love the show because you sort of weave you take us ingredient by ingredient, but you also weave in family. You weave in working with your husband, Ben, and you also have those great cameos with the Southern cooks that you show, sort of that Southern cuisine. Why does the show's recipe appeal to so many?
I think it works in part because we are really trying to tell the story of a specific ingredient based on historical use, modern use, the farmer or the producer who grows it, and then through the aspect of family. And I think that it's so refreshing for people to have a story told in that manner. So I don't know, it certainly works a lot better than we anticipated it would.
I was probably a 4th or 5th generation tobacco farmer, and then after my daddy died, we'd always messed around with a large family garden, and I knew I was interested in trying to do something different. Sort of started out with the flowers. Remember, I came in the restaurant and sold you flowers first, and then I guess I can owe my vegetable career to you because you said, hey Warren, I need somebody to raise me some vegetables.
Now we are actually on location at Jane and Warren Brothers' beautiful home and B&B, and we see Warren a lot on the show. He's one of the farmers that you partner with, as you partner with lots of growers and producers. Why is this important to showcase?
Well, I think that farmers are really the unsung heroes of the food we eat. You know, chefs get a lot of attention, and farmers are often in the background, but they're responsible for a lot of the hard work that goes onto the plate. So I really like to celebrate them, exalt them, and learn from them. And Warren is a great organic farmer, and he and his wife are great friends of ours. So it's a fun working relationship.
When you have the glimpses of the Southern cooking traditions, whether it be canning, the oyster roast, the putting up the corn, moonshine, muscadines, why do you think it's important to show viewers these great traditions of the South?
Well, that's really how the show came to be. I was really fixated on documenting some of these dying food traditions, and so we set out, Cynthia and I set out to kind of do that, and it grew into more. But I think it's important because a lot of these traditions are things that people used to do as a family, and because we don't do them anymore, a lot of that quality family time where we're sharing and working and producing is lost. And that's one thing that I've gotten out of the show personally, is that when my family, we come together to do these things like have an oyster roast or put up corn, we actually end up spending a lot of quality time together. And in several instances, it's been something that we've continued to do after the show because it's been such a positive experience.
In season 1, we saw you come back from a very devastating kitchen fire and reopen Chef and the Farmer. What new beginnings do we see for season 2?
In season 2, we opened another restaurant. It's called the Boiler Room, and it's right across the street from Chef and the Farmer. It's an oyster and burger concept So you see us kind of go through the struggles of that. And then in the middle of season 2, I travel down to Oxford, Mississippi and cook a kind of career-defining lunch for 400 food writers and Southern food enthusiasts. And the show goes with me. And so you see a really accurate portrayal of what it is like behind the scenes of an event like that. And it was a lot of fun for me to watch, knowing that it's over and I don't have to do that again. And we also learn about ingredients like apples, turnip roots, turnip greens, butter beans, shrimp, squash. I don't want to give it all away, but I'm so proud of this season, and I think our ability to tell stories has actually improved.
Well, along that same line, A Chef's Life recently won Broadcasting's prestigious Peabody Award for storytelling. And one of the comments from the judges was that your show is refreshing and unsensational. What do you think about this award and what it means for A Chef's Life?
Well, we were blown away by it, honestly, because making the show was such a struggle, getting people on board, and it's very different, you know, the model of the show. So I think that the fact that the Peabodys recognized us was kind of like validation, and it said, okay, this is good, keep going. So we were just thrilled beyond belief to get that. But now it's like the Peabodys said season 1 was good, so now we really have to make sure season 2 is good.
Now, how has your life changed since The Chef's Life, season 1? How's it changed in different ways?
You know, not that much. You know, my parents don't really care. My kids definitely don't care. I have a lot of different responsibilities, and I'm not behind the stoves at the restaurant as much, for better or worse. You know, my team is doing a great job, but I don't get to participate there on the level that I'm used to. I don't think it'll always be that way, but just right now, I feel a little disconnected.
Chef Vivian Howard, when you think about the future for this show, what do you see?
I have no idea. You know, we are just trying to kind of take it day by day, and I'm excited for season 2. I'm excited to see what people think of it. We've started working on season 3. PBS is behind the show and excited about it, and it's great to feel people's enthusiasm. So I just want to be a part of that and kind of try to enjoy it. We have a holiday, an hour-long holiday special that'll be coming out in December. That's in addition to season 2.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
So this is meant to mimic your mother or grandmother making Christmas candy and packing it in the tin.
The ambrosia, I grew up, we had it a few times at Christmas. I am really tearing this orange up.
That's okay, we want it to it.
I'm excited for that because I grew up watching Dolly Parton's Tennessee Country Christmas. So the idea of making a holiday special was very exciting for me till we actually shot it during the whole month of December, which was pretty stressful. But I'm excited for that.
Well, the future looks bright, and the season premiere, can't wait for it to be at 7:30 p.m. this Sunday, October 5th on UNC TV. Chef Vivian Howard, thank you so much for coming on North Carolina Now.
Thank you for having me.